Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we're making a family in KayBeeSimss, and this family I made like the names of it before I started. Not because I really wanted to, but this is when I had my GPU issues and I couldn't use Streamlabs because it was updating. So it was like, I'm gonna make someone in KayBeeSimss. Might as well do the names now, because usually I have to pause and Google names because I'm just that bad at coming up with names, and also I don't want to name them Stacy Smith, because that's just kind of boring. And so I come up with them by Googling names and then looking through that. And so instead of pausing partway through, I did it beforehand. And so I had 2 names of the parents and then 3 kids, and then I named it the dog beforehand too. The dog is named Dahlia. It's like a Scottish terrier or something. It's very fun. It's a very cute dog, but I feel like all dogs are cute. You have to be a really ugly dog for me to consider the dog ugly, so it's a lot not very high of standard. You get to cute dog. But I had these whole names, and they're kind of old-fashioned names, basically. The kids' names are Nellie, Jean, and Francis, I'm fairly positive. And so I thought that was kind of cute. But I feel like this is an old kind of family, but then to be fair, my inspiration for this was those people that pretend to be from the old people, old ages, I guess, the people that have a bunch of money, and so they have out in the middle of Utah, and they're just on a farm with their pigs and stuff, but their house costs more than a small town. Those kind of people is what I was kind of basing it off of. However, I'm gonna call it a 1900s family, but their clothes are not 1900s, but it's as close as you can get in The Sims, I'm fairly positive. Before, I've not tried that hard to make a 1900s family in The Sims, but I was going for kind of country cottage kind of dressing, and I feel like this is a whole elaborate scheme that the parents have made to give their children the country life, but they've got a bunch of money, so it's not really country life. That was my inspiration. I don't know how weird that sounds, but that was what I was going for. And so we've got this mother, I think her name is Adelaide, and then the father's name is Vernon. I know that one for certain because I thought it was real. I was that name is, yes, that is what I need. And so their last name is Lowell, and I really like the last name Lowell. I don't know why. I just I like saying it, I guess. And so I thought it was really fun, and I had a lot of fun just looking through the country living, which is basically all of the clothes that I use, but they look all of their outfits are just old country outfits. And so I thought that was really fun. But they're the make-believe country outfits, plaid dresses and floral skirts and stuff like that. That was what I was going for, not jeans that are covered in dirt and cowboy boots, not that kind, the pretty kind, so that was what I was going for. And it was really fun because I was thinking this whole backstory in my head, and so I thought it was really fun. I think I said in the description that they had a $20,000 oven, and their ovens are expensive, but there are some overly expensive. You do not need a $20,000 oven. You would not be cooking things that are worth that much of an oven. So, but these are the kind of people that have that kind of an oven, and it probably looks amazing. They probably live in the most gorgeous house, but it's probably so expensive. But that's this family. So I feel like this family would change their last name to be more old-fashioned. I feel that's this family. But that is about it for the family. So I'm going to move on before I go full on with the backstory of the family. But this week I have been doing a lot of things. I mentioned this in a couple of the other voiceovers, but we did a lot this week, and I had a lot of homework, kinda. I just ended up not doing a lot of it. I would just do it the next day instead of doing it at home, because I haven't had homework at home in 4 months, and I'm quite happy about it. I do have a lot of stuff to do, but I usually do it during passing periods or when I have free time in classes. I know a lot of people just get on their phones, but I would much prefer to get on my phone at home and have all my homework done. And so that's what I usually do. And also, when I'm at school, it is so much easier to do my homework. When I'm at home, I'm not going to want to do my homework. And so I was just it's just so much easier. And so that is what I've been doing this year. And for the most part, I've had no homework at home, which is really good. The mostly is just world history stuff, but that's because I have an 8th period, and also because I have to read out of a book that I don't carry with me all day. And so I kind of do that at home, but it's not that much. and so it's really good. And so I haven't had homework, but it's been a lot this week in school. We are doing this project in health. We finished up our nutrition, which is really fun. So we're just doing like a final project, and our project was like we should pick like one thing and make a commercial out of, because we were talking like partially at the beginning how like it's always like bad food for you, like really sugary like junk food commercials that are always like on like the TV and stuff like that. And so we're trying to make like a commercial for like a good thing. And so mine was the benefits of water, because I was like, that would be really simple. And so I did that. So my whole commercial is just like, you should drink water because of this. Would any person watch this commercial and be like, that's a commercial? No, it doesn't look anything like a commercial. But to be fair, I make Sims videos, and my commercial skills are not that good. But you know, my talking skills in these videos is exceptional though. So I don't know. I feel like my videos that I do for school are so much less stumbly, which might be because I'm reading off of a script and not, I don't do that here. I just kind of talk, which, you know, it's very different, but it's not a commercial. Just that, I'm gonna move on. But other than that, we have a geography and an LEQ quiz this time in world history, which an LEQ essay, basically. You don't need to know more than that. It's basically an essay, but you don't get documents, which is what we do with the DBQ, which is a document essay. And so we're doing an LEQ this time, and everyone is like kind of split on whether they like it or hate it. I hate LEQs. I am not looking forward to doing it. I cannot come up with 6 things on my own, and so that is why I like DBQs, because it basically tells you everything. You only need to come up with 2 things, and LEQs you need like 6 things on your own, and I can barely do it on the DBQ making up 2 things. So it's gonna be hard. We're gonna see, but I was not good at them first semester, so we will see. But I'm looking forward to the geography quiz though, because I'm kind of good at geography. I'm not like a master at it. However, compared to some of the other kids in my class, I think I'm doing fairly well with geography. But they're not like hard countries. Like it's like, I think the only one that I actually know, because there's a paper, and I'm supposed to be studying it, but like the only country that I know that was on there is Cambodia, and I know where Cambodia is, but like it was in the wrong spot on the map when she gave it to us, because it was like in the middle of the Indian Ocean, where we're all like, that's not Cambodia, which is good at least that we could identify that that's not Cambodia. But there were technically 2 1s on the map, so it was all good. But we're all like, huh, that's a little strange. But I'm kind of now wondering how many kids actually didn't know that that was Cambodia. But you know, we'll see. I'm not that worried, but it's 25 different countries, but I'm imagining most of them aren't going to be hard. But to be fair, I haven't looked at the sheet yet. I've had it like for 3 days now. I should look at it, but I'm not gonna. So we'll see. But at some point I will. Maybe I'll update you next week. We'll see. But other than that, we also got our, new zoology teacher, and it's my chemistry teacher, and so it's been pretty good. And so we did this really fun like intro activity, because we did like a review all this week, and then we took a test, and I did pretty good, but my grade is no longer 100% in zoology, because the only things in there before this quarter was a like safety sheet that we had to fill out, because dissecting squids is just really dangerous. To be fair, if you were to put it in your mouth, you would have some issues, but like there are not that dumb of kids in our class, so no one to put the squid in their mouth. But we just had to fill that out, and that was in the grade book. And then a singular thing of a dichotomous key, and so I had 100% until this quiz. Now I have a 95, but to be fair, I got a 92 on this quiz, and it was the only summative thing in the grade book, so it's not like that bad, but it is my second lowest grade currently. But, a 95 isn't bad, so I'm actually quite proud of that. So, to be fair, I didn't study at all for the zoology quiz, but it was also open note, so not like I care that much. But I'm having a lot of fun with that. And on Monday, we did this, activity where she would do, like the names, but, not the real names of animals, the ones that you see, online, they're, chubby unicorn means rhinoceros. That is what we did on Monday, and it was really funny because there's 7 of us, and we don't do anything other than we talk a lot. Well, I don't. They do. I don't talk ever though, so it's all good. But they talk a lot, and it's kind of like a little group, and so it was really funny because we all just talking the entire time, and we're like, well, what is this? Because some of them are very obvious. Nope rope is a pretty simple one. I've heard that one before. But like some of them were like really odd, and so I was like, okay, I don't know what this is. But I actually did really good. I got second highest in the number of correct, which is very nice. And so I thought that was really fun. But then she's also been giving out candy, and I can't eat most candy because it makes me sick, but that's okay. So I just kind of have candy in my backpack. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I'm probably going to give it to my brother because he can eat candy. Jealous, but like that's okay. I sometimes eat candy, I guess, but I know I can't. Well, I know I shouldn't. I can eat it. Technically, it does go in my mouth and it does go into my digestive system, but it's just really not a good idea if I do. So, you know, but it's fine. And so just gotta give the candy to someone else. Probably my brother, though. But I guess that is about it for this week. So I'm going to end the video right here as it is almost screenshots time. But I subscribe if you did like today's video or if you want to see more like this. But I do post 4 videos a week, so you can watch another video next time. Bye!